The Tesla Diner is a project that Tesla has had in the works for quite some time. We have seen it under construction for months at this point, and then finally things were starting to come together, and all of a sudden Tesla decided to open it yesterday. A lot of people got there early to get in right away, but I waited until the evening to check out this diner at night. I went at about 10 p.m., and this was my experience with it. Alright, so it is the first day of the Tesla Diner being open, and I decided to wait and go in the evening. I'm arriving a little after 10 p.m. and it's pretty cool because on screen I navigated to it and it already pops up with this icon for the Tesla Diner, and then it actually tells you to order ahead. And there are a lot of very good looking food options to choose from. For now, I just want to see what's going on because it's the first day. It might be incredibly busy and I don't want to order and then realize I can't even get in the door. So we'll see what happens when we show up at the Tesla Diner. So there's a big line of cars even to just get in. I can see the diner up there. It's 2 stories with the red lights. And now, of course, the chargers. It says only about a 5-minute wait time at the chargers with 80 stalls, 325 kilowatts max. Proceed from here. I live in Los Angeles, so it wasn't too far from me, and then I ended up getting there at about 10 p.m. There was definitely a big line of cars and then a big line of pedestrians just trying to get into the diner itself without even necessarily charging or anything. You're able to just walk into the diner and go to the pickup area if you ordered food from your car or from the Tesla app, but then separately there's the line for supercharging at those 80 stalls. As you can imagine, those 80 stalls were full and then cycling people in and out throughout the night because this had just opened and it's a very exciting thing. But it took me about 15 minutes to get into a supercharger spot, and I ended up being right in the front. Overall, this diner looks awesome. It's pretty undeniable that it has a very cool design, and it really takes that retrofuturism to the next level there. I especially like how this looks at night with all of the lights, and then when I was there, I did notice the screens weren't showing anything special. It was actually just an image of a Cybertruck. It was a cool image, but these screens are supposed to be showing a movie, because it's more than just a Tesla diner, it's also a drive-in. Earlier that day, they had shown War of the Worlds. And the way this will work is that if you go to the top deck of the diner, it will be playing the audio for the movie, or if you get in your car, it will also be playing the movie there. You connect to the Wi-Fi connection at the Tesla Diner, and it streams the audio so that you can watch it on the screen and then listen to it in your car, just like you would with a traditional drive-in movie theater. Except with a traditional one, of course, it was using the radio. But then you can also watch the movie on your car in screen, which is pretty cool, because there would be, in theory, a time that you could go to the Tesla Diner and watch a movie that you wouldn't have to then go rent. But again, when I was there, it wasn't actually showing anything special on the screen, so I decided to order some food. We're here at the diner. We got a spot right out front, and we're gonna order the food now. It was a little bit of a wait, but we can see people are cycling in and out. Maybe I'll try this. Yeah, hash brown bites. Market salad. Tesla burger. I think I'll get a chocolate soft serve just to try that out. It's all added to the bag. Very easy process here. And another cool thing is while we're here, we can also watch the movie on screen. But all right, here's our total. It has my payment from my Tesla account already set up here, the same one I used to supercharge. So I can click checkout, processing order. Oh, I did it for pickup. I could have done in car. I didn't even see that. I'll go for the parfait. And then yes, we did have an option here. Dine in, pick up, or in car. I'll go check out for in car. So now we have our 2 orders here. This one's supposed to be to the car, so we'll see how that works. And then this one is for pickup. So now let's go figure out how we actually get this food. So in the car, you can order 3 ways. You can pick it up, you can dine in, or you can get it delivered to the car. Right now, they're pretty much just doing pickup when you order it from the car. And then there's a big line to actually eat inside and get like full service. There's the bar, there's coffee and everything that you can see. This is my first of 2 orders. So this is the parfait, which is a pretty basic container, but all of it has this attached to it. The lightning bolt. But then the burger that I got here, little mini Cybertruck. This is a pretty awesome box. I mean, oh, actually, this is a cookie. This entire box just for a cookie. I ended up with 3 bags of food, but we picked it all up. Some of the cool highlights: Cyber Spoon, Definitely the Cybertruck boxes for everything. About to eat this, but let's first walk through. Check it out. Of course, there are a lot of great food options, and you can see the menu right here. They are not messing around when it comes to food options and then all of the ingredients used in these individual foods. Tesla has detailed this specifically on their new Tesla Diner website, saying the overwhelming majority of the ingredients sourced for the Tesla Diner are rooted in responsibly sourced, sustainable local products available within a full charge of a Tesla. You can see the bacon comes from Marina, California, the beef comes from Calipatria, California, the eggs come from Southern California, the kombucha is organic and comes from Oceanside, so everything is sourced extremely locally and is organic. But back to the design of the diner, it's very much retro-futuristic inside. There's a lot of white throughout the whole diner, and there are these stools and booths that are very comfortable. There's a bar where you can sit and eat or get some coffee, and then they of course sell some Tesla merch as well. There's a special Tesla Bot action figure available specifically for the diner. One of the options that will actually be very popular in the future is that you can order food to be then delivered to your car. It's just like a drive-in, like it used to be. Today, at least in California, we see this at places like Sonic, so Tesla is giving multiple options here. You can dine in at this diner, you can go order your food and then pick it up inside and maybe decide to sit at a booth downstairs or upstairs in the diner, or you can get it delivered to your car, let's say while you're watching the movie. However, when I was there, they were only doing pickup, and I think it was just because of overwhelming demand at this point. There's that pickup area, and they were calling out names, but then you can go upstairs. This is what they call the Sky Pad, and it's the top deck, and on the way, there are a few Optimus prototypes. It's pretty cool to see both of these. There's first Bumblebee from 2022, and then another current Optimus prototype. But once you get up to the top, it's a great view of all of the Teslas charging down there. You can see the screens, and this top area has a lot of seating and its own bar as well. One of the special attractions, at least right now, is Optimus serving popcorn. There's of course a line at this point, but you basically hand Optimus a box, it grabs it, fills up the popcorn for you, and gives it back. And then it will actually pose for photos as well if you want. This is a very cool thing, but I am curious to see if this lasts long term. Especially at launch, this makes a lot of sense, but they're giving away popcorn for free and showing off Optimus. Maybe that's something they always want to do long term to get people excited about that product. But it is one of those things that I could see going away in the future, or only being available at certain times of day, versus this diner is going to be available 24/7. One pretty cool detail is that, of course, this supercharger has bathrooms, and you don't actually have to go into the diner to use them. There are bathrooms outside, and all of the bathrooms are designed to look like a Dragon capsule from SpaceX. Now, at launch, this diner is incredibly crowded and popular, so it's not necessarily the most amazing hangout in the world because there are so many people there. But I think in the near future, this interest is going to die down a little bit, and you won't have people flying in from out of state or anything to check this out. And it will be just a very cool destination supercharger, a great place to go hang out, get some good food, and unwind. After touring the whole diner, though, it was time to get my food. First Cyberbox. Oh wow, they put the market salad in the Cyberbox. Very interesting presentation. This is the waffle sandwich. That looks pretty good.
Looks incredible.
These are the hash browns. I'll go ahead and try one right now. Pretty good. Could use a little more salt. This is the burger. A great looking smash burger right there. There are healthier choices on the menu if you want, but when you're coming to a diner, it's kind of what you expect. So I think they've done a great job of making it diner food, but it also tastes good. A couple things I didn't show here are that I also got the chocolate soft serve. I didn't show that because it was actually dripping out of the container. I think they filled it a little too much, but it was delicious. I'm very particular about my chocolate ice cream and chocolate soft serve whenever I eat it, and this was very good. Basically top notch. I couldn't ask for better. I also had ordered a yogurt parfait because, as you saw earlier in this video, I tried to order it to get delivered from my car, but then ended up finding out upon going inside that they weren't actually doing that at this point. But I saved that for the morning and ate it this morning, and it was also very good. The yogurt is by no means oversweetened yogurt or anything. You can tell it's organic, natural yogurt, and it's plain with real strawberries in there. When it comes to that waffle sandwich, it looks good, but I think the best part of this by far was actually the chicken tenders that are part of that sandwich. In the future, I'd probably just order the chicken tenders because the waffles themselves were just a little bit dry, and it seemed like they were probably reheated. They weren't hot or anything like the chicken was. The chicken had a really great crisp to it, and so did the smash burger. The smash burger was surprisingly good and honestly one of the best burgers I've had. Then there are tons of drinks and milkshakes and a lot more things to try from Tesla's menu here, and there's even breakfast tacos, which I would definitely try in the future because so far everything was so good and very surprisingly good. I was not expecting myself to at all be excited about this. I was expecting it to be some sort of kitschy diner that would be very cool because you could go charge and see a little bit of a movie and get some food, but I wasn't actually expecting it to be food that I would want to seek out in the future. It seems that Tesla has actually done that here, which is surprising. I think that makes this diner very cool. It's actually going to be a place that people want to go, and then Tesla plans to expand from here. Elon Musk said if this goes well, which he does expect it to, and so far it seems to be going well, that they will be expanding to other locations throughout the United States. We'll also probably see Tesla diners worldwide, and it's very cool because it's open to Tesla vehicles and designed for that, but other cars can charge there as well. I saw a Chevy Equinox charging at this charger when I was there, and I saw other people posting about a Rivian charging there. So this really is for anyone as well as EV owners to go charge, but you can also just decide to go visit this Tesla diner, and it might actually have pretty good food for you. For now though, the main thing I'm excited for is for the interest initially to die down a little bit. It seems like that will probably be in place for quite some time here, especially for the first few days. It's going to be kind of insane going to this diner, but ultimately it will be open 24/7. No matter how exciting this project is, it's not like 80 stalls of Supercharging will be completely full 24/7, 365 from here on out. This is a specific location in Hollywood, California, and not everyone lives here, and not everyone needs to go charge all the time or needs to go to a diner. Once a lot of people have already seen this and experienced it and maybe gotten a souvenir, they probably won't necessarily be coming back. So I'm excited to see what phase 2 will be like after interest has died down. I live in Los Angeles and I travel around town a lot to play different gigs, and I often end up in Hollywood. So I'm excited to maybe play a gig and then just decide to impulsively stop by the Tesla diner, pull in, charge up, and get some good food. Ultimately, that's what Tesla wants, and then they want it to be a great experience overall that, of course, adds to their brand awareness. Ultimately, Elon says that he wants this to be an island of good food, good vibes, and entertainment, all while supercharging. I think this is the start of a very cool project for Tesla, expanding superchargers, but making them a very cool destination for people, and I'm excited to see where this goes from here. I'll be sure to keep you posted. I'll definitely be checking it out again quite soon here, and then I'm excited to do an update in maybe 2 or 3 months to see how is the Tesla diner doing now that it's not new and cool and exciting to everybody. In the meantime, if you want to see the latest news from Rivian, you can check out that video linked up here or in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.